After Batman apparently died fighting the Joker, the government begins training its best police officers so that one of them can take up the mantle of Batman. When the head of the project decides that Commissioner Gordon should become the new Dark Knight, Jim initially refuses the offer, but ends up changing his mind after seeing one of the project's top candidates making a video call with his newborn son. Several months pass, and in addition to receiving a highly advanced robotic batsuit, Gordon trains until he reaches peak physical condition. He is also given his own Batmobile, along with camouflage technology that allows him to disappear just like Batman did. However, while Gordon is dealing with a criminal who gained powers from a strange seed being distributed among criminals by a new villain known as Mr. Bloom, it is revealed that Bruce Wayne is actually alive but living happily as a completely normal person, since he lost all his memories after his fight with the Joker. Although Alfred tries to remind him of his past, just before mentioning Batman, Bruce interrupts him, saying he has heard enough and that he is no longer that broken person. When Superman learns about this, he tells Alfred they could use the Batcave's technology to forcibly restore Bruce's memories, but Alfred begs Clark to let his boy live a normal life. Meanwhile, Commissioner Gordon struggles with the investigation into Mr. Bloom. As he becomes increasingly injured while fighting criminals empowered by the seeds, he begins to realize just how powerful Bloom truly is. However, after Gordon decides to act on his own against some of Bloom's henchmen, he is dismissed from his position by the government just before he is set to publicly resign. During the press conference, Mr. Bloom himself attacks, quickly beginning to kill people and feed on their vitality. Although Gordon tries to intervene, he is nearly killed and only survives thanks to Alfred's daughter. With Commissioner Gordon having failed, Mr. Bloom begins to take complete control of the city, spreading his seeds everywhere. However, after Duke Thomas starts investigating Bloom's past, he discovers that the villain was actually a failed scientific experiment who originally wanted to make Gotham safer by giving people superpowers. But after losing all hope in the city, Bloom decides to destroy it entirely using an artificial superstar he created, which would essentially rebuild Gotham in his own image. As Gotham stands on the brink of total collapse, Bruce Wayne is seen sitting and talking with the Joker, who also appears to have returned to normal like him. Although the Joker advises Bruce not to go back to who he used to be just before apparently killing himself in front of him, Bruce ultimately runs to Alfred and demands to be taken to the Batcave to restore his memories and save the city. Even though Alfred initially refuses, saying that Bruce deserves to be happy, he is ultimately forced to give in, and as the Dark Knight finally returns, he sets out to confront Mr. Bloom with the help of Commissioner Gordon to put an end to all the madness.